God only knows how true this is. If you could find a bartender that's slightly heavy-handed when they're mixing their drinks, when they're being slammed, the drinks get harder. They keep putting more alcohol. And I'll tell you why. As you're getting slammed, you're getting excited. You're bouncing around. You're trying to keep up with the flow. And last night was a prime example. I've watched a bartender in 1 minute make 8 drinks.
Nice.
Yeah. And as I was watching him make these 8 drinks, I was counting along to the point where he's, almost an 8 or a 9 count in my world, which to him was almost like a 4 or 5 count because he was so hyped up or whatever. But of course they overcompensate because am I counting too fast? So they either slow down their count or just add to it. So last night I was drinking a vodka seltzer twist of lime. It's my new favorite. And if you have a chance, pick a favorite, stick with it, because that will tell you a lot about the bar as well. Here's a useful piece of information number 2. Pick a drink, commit to it, and always get it, always get that drink, because it will tell you a lot about the bar you're in. The bartender himself, you could tell most of the time the difference between certain vodkas. Higher end, not so much. The lower end, definitely, the way it burns, how the screw cap comes off. But it also tells you how well they clean that bar. Because if they're putting seltzer water in and it's coming out a little bit brown, yeah.
Diarrhea. Diarrhea.
Time for you to find another bar quick, fast, and in a hurry. Also, you could tell which bartender made your drink. And it's something as simple as, a neutral spirit like vodka, seltzer water, which will adopt the flavor of anything, and just a small twist of lime. As you're drinking that, you're picking up on all this, and unless it's your 9th, in which case you're just picking yourself up off the floor.
And that's a fairly low-calorie drink, too.
Yeah.
For all the health nuts out there.
It was actually recommended because it does, whiskeys, a lot of the caramel colors in them, they add carbs. For all you carb-conscious people out there, if you look for a picture of me, you'll know that I am not as carb-conscious as I sound right now. So it's only a recent one. I stumbled upon it at a couple weeks ago, and I really liked it. And I don't know why I like it as much as I do, but Tito's vodka, they're not even paying me, and I'm giving them free advertisement. That's how much I like the drink. Well, we'll be back in a little while with a little bit more of Uncle Ed's helpful hints for getting around the clubs. But we're going to leave here, take a little break with Echoes of Petra. The name of the song is Reaching. We'll be back in a minute. This is My Night Out Radio. Okay, my night outers, that was Melissa Bellarosa. Moving on. Before that, Echoes of Petra, Reaching. That was a double shot of female-fronted awesomeness.
Sounds familiar.
Tony and I are bouncing back and forth between each other's shows tonight because, well, the guest I had for tonight was also the guest for him for tonight. And our heart goes out to John and his family and Windsong and all the best to you guys. But that being said, we're going to continue with just, observations. You're looking around the bar and what is it that you're actually seeing going on?
Which, by the way, when you were talking about heavy-handed drinks, and I think we've mentioned it on this show or it was my show in the past, but a situation that both of us have been in the past and probably will be in the future.
Roofies?
And that is that too, but very close, being a straight man in a gay bar. Strong drinks.
Oh, of course. And it's not because that they're looking to take advantage of you. It's because they genuinely just pour strong drinks. I am not afraid to admit it, and I've done this several times. I've gone into gay bars. I'm not going to pick anybody up. I'm either waiting for somebody. There's a show. Well, that's my story, and I can say it anytime I want, any way I want. But no, I was going to a fetish night one night downtown. Our friend, you're laughing already.
Well, no, finish your thought. But have I got a fetish night story for you?
Well, I was going into the bar. Unfortunately, the Dark Lady was not open, and right next to it, I don't even know the name of it, but there's a gay bar. Not that the Dark Lady isn't, it's just two gay bars in one building. So, as I'm going in, a good friend of ours who was the promoter that night, Stefano, he's over there like, yeah, no, you got to go next door to, and he was, just go next door, grab a beer there, and then they'll be open. So as I go in, I realize as I'm walking up to this bar, what kind of a bar it is just by the door handle. Because it has got to be, well, number one, highly exaggerated. But as I go to grab the handle of this door, it is nothing more than a brass reproduction of some guy's junk.
But the handle's a little bit smaller when it's cold out.
So now my mind is racing because I always go to the extreme. It's like, just as a joke, I try to get someone, I'd pay someone $10 to video it, to have someone open that door with their mouth.
Oh, it's been done.
That's the sick part about it. That's the fun. That's where my mind went. So yeah, please tell me about your endeavors.
Gee, we'll keep the names off of the story to protect the willing, and I probably shouldn't even tell this story, but in true Tony Jones form, I am an open book. So I am part of. So let me bring this back. Every city and town has a comprehensive plan, right? Try not to fall asleep, but this comprehensive plan in Rhode Island is a state law, and it needs to be renewed every 10 years. So I'm on a committee in North Kingstown representing arts and culture, and that's going to be part of the comprehensive plan for the town. So we had a think tank. We had a meeting this past week, and I'm leaving the town meeting, and out comes this woman from one of the other committees, and she says, "Oh, hi, Tony, how's it going? How was your meeting?" And we're exchanging pleasantries at the town hall, just finishing our town meetings. And as we're talking, I can't remember, I can't figure out where I know her from. And she's, wearing a nice business suit. It's, professional town meeting. And then I realize, usually when I see this woman, she's in head-to-toe black leather and is carrying maybe a whip or a chain or something of that nature. And that's why I didn't really recognize